Shalom. Ko Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rachak. Peace and blessings to the elders, apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. All right. Peace and salutations to the Akim putting on as the elect and striving towards that mark of perfection, that mark of righteousness. All right. It's your brother Kassad out of Great Millstone, Austin, coming out of the branch of Houston. Coming to you with a quick hit, a lesson, basically going into Egyptian upon Egyptian, man. You know, this war that's brewing here, man, where these men are going to go up against each other. The man I'm speaking of is this so-called Edomite, all right? This modern-day Egyptian Pharaoh-like character, man, all right? They're going up against each other, whether it's the red or the blue, you know, they're pitting themselves against each other, man. And the Lord's coming back to cut the head off of this two-headed snake, because at the end of the day, that's all they are. All right. The same snake, just two heads on it. All right. And however you want to put it and stuff, man. We had Alex Jones, InfoWars guys come by the camp, and they were basically professing how, you know, how much this world is, or United States of America is divided and stuff, man. And they were getting all sorts of FUs and all sorts of, the people were showing pure hatred towards these individuals and the things that they were talking about, you know, when it pertains to freedom. All right. They don't want that type of freedom that these people are professing. The InfoWars guys are, the patriotic guys are, man. All right. So Egyptian is definitely divided up against each other in these times that we living in, man. All right. And it goes against what this place cannot stand. And, you know, I'm gonna play a quick clip on Egyptians going against Egyptians, and I believe it's the Antifa guys going up against the far right, you know, whoever guys, you know, and it's a beautiful sight to even watch, man, because the Lord spoke about these things, and we're in those days, man. These days go hand in hand with our deliverance and stuff. So I'm gonna play this quick clip. And this is for informational purposes, and it's fair use. So I'm like, they getting active. Let's play it one more time. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing at the end of the day, because, like I said, this goes hand in hand with the fall of this kingdom. All right, seeing these people going out here in these streets and taking matters into their own hands is what these scriptures talk about they were going to be doing, man. All right, right quick. This is Mark 3 and 24 and 26. Let's see, through 26. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. All right. So all these people talking about, man, there's a future here. We need to invest and stuff like that. No, the signs of the times are there. This kingdom is not going to last. It will not stand the trial of time when it comes down to it, man. It's a ticking time bomb, so to speak. Right? And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. All right. And this is what you see on a lot of different stages in the days we living in, man. All right. Houses, people in there, and how the scriptures say, I come not to bring peace. Yahweh said, I come not to bring peace on earth, but a sword, man, at the end of the day. And what is the biggest sword or the sword for? A sword is to divide things, man, cut things down. All right. All right. The Lord came to separate, all right, his sheep, you know, from the foes and stuff like that. But truth is what I'm getting into, man. This truth is what is separating this is bringing all this division, man. This truth that the Lord said it would do, it is doing. It is manifesting into our society, and it's a beautiful thing, man. right? Continuing on. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. So all these things are the path to destruction. So once again, it's a joyous occasion to see these people and how they're reacting towards each other, how they hate each other, and how they're so even more divided. They've always been divided, but now it's manifest into reality. And that's a beautiful thing, man. All right. This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right. And this is what you seeing. All right. Those are neighbors, those are brothers. The Civil War, when it came into intuition, that those are brothers and cousins that they're talking about. As in these days, it's going to be. These are relatives. All right, these so-called Edomites, they are the same blood kindred when it comes down to it. A people, man, fighting over Babylon the Great and how they see fit for it to be ran. But the Lord has something else in mind, and it's for them to go back into slavery and then be destroyed, to reap what they sow when it comes down to it, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, all the way down throughout the heathen and stuff. But at the end of it, Esau, Edom will be completely wiped off the face of this earth, man. Right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to all the wizards. So basically, they're going to be seeking psychics. They're going to be seeking different doctrines and philosophies, trying to figure out who and why is this things going on, man. Praying to these different gods and these different blood sacrifices to these idols and stuff like that. These wizards and these spirits, they're trying to figure out what's going on out here. And continue on. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts and stuff, man. And he set these kings up. The Lord has set these kings up, at the end of the day, to rule over and basically bring this place down. Bring this shit down to the pit, make this place hellacious for these Egyptians, man, out here, man, through these pharaohs, these presidents, and these governors that he's setting up, man. Right? But right quick, to more proof that this is Egypt, this is Revelations 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, man. This is Sodom and Egypt. Sodom with all manners of debauchery goes on, LGB 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you want to call them, and stuff like that. And it's the land of captivity. All right, Egypt. All right, so Egypt is ran by the pharaohs, and the modern day pharaohs are these so-called Edomites, man. The self-proclaimed white guy walking around here right now that you just seen battling it out in these streets with one another, man. Right? And where our Lord was crucified, man, it's when the name of Israelites, all right, the righteousness was crucified. We was told that we were somebody else. All right. We were told that we were blacks. We were told that we were Negroes. We were told that we were Afro-Americans. We were told that we were niggas. And we were told everything but that you're the prince of the power. You are Israel, Yasharallah, and stuff like that here, man. All right. Inside of this captivity, which is it's the most rigorous and the worst captivity, and it's still ongoing captivity, they took our heritage. They wiped away our heritage and everything like that, man. All right. They wiped away that name. All right. And they changed the faces of the judge as well. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. And this is going into these days we living in, man. Right. These so-called neighbors and brothers. All right. This Egyptian character out here. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. They're going to do whatever seems fit. All right. For their survival in these days that we're approaching, man. All right. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. So while they're doing all these things and it revs up, man, it's going to be martial law and all sorts of other laws implicated to keep people still and locked out of things, man. All right. And continue on. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's the point that we're getting to, man. All right. And we're We're gradually getting to that day of doom and misery, man, because of the pride of Esau. All right. The pride of this Pharaoh like individual, man. All right. Everywhere you go is going to be trouble. You're going to see the slain out there. You're going to see the poor and impoverished individuals out there begging for some type of sustainability, substance, and stuff like that, man. And there will be none, man. All right. People's houses going to be ransacked and women are going to be raped, that the scriptures talk about. All right. And every man will be afraid here. All right. And that's a beautiful thing. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.